Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 184. Today is Friday, and normally we'd be traveling on Friday. But oh no, not this week. This week, everyone has to be in the office all week. They moved all our online meetings to live meetings today. So here we go. We're going to head to the office, hang out there for a while. Now, one thing I need to figure out is, can I slip out this afternoon and maybe do an overnight? And secondly, do I want to slip out this afternoon and do an overnight? I'll be honest with you, this week has been really nice. I haven't had to travel almost 40 hours of driving, or whatever it would have been for I don't know, 4 days. Is that right? We do 4 days, 32 hours of driving normally. Instead of doing 32 hours of driving, I've actually been able to rest a little bit. I feel a little bit better. I'm still extremely tired. It gets to be about 9 or 9:30, and I just want to fall asleep. But still better than it usually is. So I got to figure that out. The other choice would be to go play poker after work, or maybe go play poker this afternoon, come home a little later, 7 or 8, instead of 5 o'clock. That's always an option, and we've had a good week in poker, and hopefully it continues. But that's one option. Yesterday I did play online in the evening, made about $360. This morning early I played online, and I'm ahead a little over 300 already today. Been having some problems with my credit cards, limiting endless verifying, especially this Chase card I've been using. Please verify that this is a good transaction. Okay, thanks for verifying. Run it again. This time it doesn't ask you to verify, it just denies it, and then hours later it asks you to verify it. So that slowed me down a little bit. Plus, one of the sites limited me to $25,000 a month, so that limits you. You find things to make money, and then slowly they go away, and then you find new things to make money. And that's one thing that drives me crazy about, for example, some of these blackjack people online is, it's blackjack or nothing, and they don't want to learn anything else. And it's like, initially they thought, okay, no one can beat the house, so they never tried, right? Then they learn about blackjack, and there's only blackjack, there's nothing else. You have to have an open mind. You have to, now slots are going away, but other things are out there. Credit cards, online things, all kinds of stuff is out there. You just have to keep your eyes open for it. Here we go again in this area with the shadows. Anyway, right now we're heading to work. It's 70 degrees outside, and clear skies. I mean, crystal clear skies. The sun is out. And that's another thing about this week is I've been able to leave home so late because work doesn't start until regular business hours. So I'm not leaving home at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. I'm leaving very late compared to that. Anyway, hope you guys have been enjoying the 1776 countdown. I've been enjoying it, but I feel really bad about it also at the same time, because like yesterday we did U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay, well, we talked about the U.S. Virgin Islands and like 15 parks and beaches and things associated with it. I would almost want to do a whole hour on each of those things, but there's no time. But at least people get the general idea about how vast this country is, how many great things are associated with it. We're going to be doing a couple more territories, and then we're going to head back into some other things again. We did the Constitution, Declaration, Bill of Rights, some of the states. Now we've done the territories, and we're going to finish out the territories. Those will be done completely, and we'll go back to some other things. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. So some things going on right now. Just left the office. It's a little bit later than usual. It's 11:30 and I got some decisions to make here. First of all, we're going to the casino. We're going to try to make a quick lap, half an hour or so, try to make some money there. And then I'm considering leaving for the day, even though we're supposed to be there the rest of the day. The team has been trying to get people to be allowed to leave after lunch, so hopefully we can do that. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but hopefully that works, and then it would be a long 4-hour trip, so my day will be over by the time I get to the next stop, unless I just go play poker locally, which is also a possibility, and then we would finally take a trip on Sunday. I think this would be the first time, other than when I go on cruises, that I had gone a full week without going to a casino at least 3 or 4 hours away, except, well, no, I think that would be the first time. So we'll see what happens. Right now we're heading to the casino, and I'll come back and give you an update. Alright guys, I am back and just sitting here at this traffic light, getting ready to get out of this casino, and not much happening at all. I saw a machine that had 3 plays that were 2 steps away from being plays, 3 of them. And this Asian guy comes in, checking machines, and plays them all. And they were all losing plays. I mean, I don't know what he's even thinking about playing that, but that tells you the kind of conditions that we're having today. So, did not have a chance to make money at all. I did play 2 or 3 machines and ended my session down $18, maybe $17, $18. So down $17 actually, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty dead in there. Right now, I decided to put my name on the list for the poker club, although I don't know if I'm going to get in. Also, I don't know if I have to go back to work. I'm going to check and see. I don't know. Should I just not go back and see if they say something? I don't know. I don't like it at all. So, we'll see what happens here. Right now, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat and then probably head toward the poker club, unless I hear back from my team. I'm going to text the team and say, are we off the rest of the day, or can we work from home the rest of the day? And unless I hear a no, then I might be a little, quote, late getting back to the office. We'll see. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I'm back. So, okay, update. I went and got something to eat. So, well, let's just go through it. I go to Burger King. They have, if you spend $5, you can get any size fries for free. So I decided to get 2 double cheeseburgers. They're small, you know, they're not like a Whopper or Whopper Jr. So I get 2 of those and a large fry. I go through the drive-thru, and the drive-thru is messed up. It's got like a double lane. Whatever the person orders in the other lane shows up on my screen, and then one of my screens has an error that it's not working. So finally he hops on, he says, can I help you? Yeah, I've got an order, okay. And then I go through. So I get up to the window, which took forever. The person in front of me just took a long time. I get up there, and I see this guy, and he looks like someone you'd be kind of afraid of, to be honest with you. Big guy, tattoos, all this stuff, just the way he's dressed, all that. And he was like the nicest guy. He's like, can I get you any ketchup or anything like that? Yeah, I want some ketchup. How many would you like? And all this. It totally shocked me. So he hands me my bag, and I'm thinking, this bag is awful small for 2 sandwiches and fries. So I put my hand in, and there's 1 sandwich in there. I park my car immediately. I walk in. I say, hey, this is what I got. This is what you gave me. And so they figured that all out. And then the lady says, and I like this because this is the problem with a lot of other places. She says, I hate to throw this food away that you had to bring back. Would you like to keep it for free? And the answer is yes, I would, because like a lot of these places just put it in the trash. And it's such a waste. There's people who need food and you're just throwing food in the trash. Even if you don't need food, it's wasteful to throw food away, right? So anyway, it's not respectful, honestly. So I got that, and that was a Whopper Jr. Had my sandwiches, everything was feeling good. And just before I'd gone through the drive-thru, I had sent a message to one of my team members. So did they let us off for the day? Because at this point, I already put my name on the list for poker. A few minutes later, he comes back, no. Ah, great. So I went back to the office. I get there, my whole team is standing in the parking lot in the shade. It's hot, it's 85 right now. They're all standing in the shade talking, including my manager, and stood there for half an hour talking. Now that's half an hour I could be making money. Half an hour, and finally they went inside, all depressed and sad that they couldn't go home, and went back to our seats and all that. Well, this is a couple hours later, and I just did not want to stay any longer. Let them stay. If anyone says anything, I'll tell them, hey, I'm taking sick time, whatever. Take 2 hours off for sick time, because my work is more than done. I'm going to be bored next week at this rate. So, anyway, did not get a chance to play poker, though, because of all this. So, right now, I'm heading to the casino. I just want to kind of update you on what's going to happen here the next couple days. Tomorrow is Saturday. We were supposed to be trimming some trees, but I guess the weather may not be good, so we canceled that. I have to meet someone at a property I'm looking at early in the morning, and then I have to meet a concrete guy at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then I was supposed to have an oil change done at 10. Hopefully my wife changed it to noon like I asked her to. We'll get that all done, and then we'll head back home. I've got bills I need to pay beginning of the month. I paid what I could from the office. I think everything is good, but I hate to have anything within even a week because I just don't want to take that risk. So tomorrow will be kind of a busy day between meetings, getting the oil change and all that, but I do want to work on some other projects at home tomorrow as well. So today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, and then we'll be back on the road on Sunday. But right now, we left the office and we're heading to the casino, and hopefully we have some better luck. I'll be back. All right, folks, I am back and just leaving this place right now. This thing is annoying me with change your oil soon. I reset it the last time, but I know getting it changed tomorrow anyway, so it's all right. Okay, so just leaving this place now. It was getting kind of busy in there, actually, surprisingly. It's early enough in the day, even on Friday, that you wouldn't think it would be that busy. And it looks like we actually need some fuel as well. Played 2 slots, both in positive territory, both of them losers. Moved on, found one more to play. Played that one, ended up ahead quite a bit, actually. I lost about 53 on the first 2, and then ended up coming back and actually being ahead 216 after that third one, and went around and found nothing else. There were 2 machines that I couldn't check because people were on them. Other than that, they'd been cleaned out pretty well, and that was really it. So ended up ahead 216 on those, and right now I think we're gonna head toward home. Probably I want to make one stop first. I want to try to stop and pick up another box of those Pokemon cards. I don't know if they'll sell it to me or if it's limit 1 ever or 1 per day. It's on the way home anyway if I go the other direction, so I'll do that. I'll come back and update you here shortly, and we'll do some segments. This is the 1776 countdown, where I count down the top 1,776 reasons why I love the United States of America. Today's July 31st, less than a month after our nation's 250th anniversary. And today we're going to be talking about an American territory called American Samoa. American Samoa. And American Samoa actually is very small. It is about the size of Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is about 68 square miles. American Samoa is 76 square miles, or about almost 200 square kilometers. So American Samoa became part of the United States around 1900. The reason I say around 1900, even though it should be exactly 1900, is in 1900 it became a territory, but it wasn't until 1904 and 1925 when the last two islands became part of the territory and joined everything. So by then it became complete, but originally it was 1900 when it became a territory. Now, American Samoa is about 2,600 miles southwest of Hawaii. So let's think south and west. South is easy. West is toward the international date line. So south and west of Hawaii. And it's home to the only national park south of the equator. The only U.S. national park south of the equator. And all the islands are volcanic in origin. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense. There really isn't that much I want to talk about here. There's a lot I could cover, but basically, diversity, biodiversity, coral reefs, sea turtles, tropical fish, dolphins, sharks, whales, all those different things in this area. And there are 5 major islands that make up American Samoa. Haha, here we go. Let's see how I do on these. Tutuila, Aunuu, Afu, Olosega, and Ta'au. So those are the different islands, and just an amazing place. I mean, tropical, beautiful. Look at some pictures online. Absolutely, it looks like every picture is the same picture because it's so beautiful. You see the mountains in the background. It's green. You got the beautiful sandy beaches. Just amazing. They have something called flying foxes, which are actually large fruit bats. They're a really important part of the ecosystem there. Amazing beaches, pristine beaches, and coral reefs. And I will be going to American Samoa one day, hopefully. I just have to figure out how to make it work. It's just, I think if I remember right from doing research before, there's only a couple planes that come a month or every season or something like that for regular people to travel there. So there isn't a lot of opportunity, but there's tropical rainforest, coral reefs, volcanic mountains, and all the traditional Samoan villages still there. Some very rare wildlife and some coastal cliffs. So if you like snorkeling, hiking, sightseeing, anything like that, that would be American Samoa for you. And American Samoa does vote in our elections, but I think they only vote, they have their own government there, but they only vote to elect electors for in the initial election to figure out who's going to run for each party. So they're not actually getting electoral votes, but they do participate in the process to get those initial votes to elect that person. I don't think it's ever made a difference before, but they do get that opportunity. So that is American Samoa. We're going to have one more such episode for a territory, then we'll be done with the territories, and we'll be moving on to a lot bigger things. So American Samoa, you're amazing. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So still heading over to this place right now. Hopefully they're going to have some Pokemon stuff available. Last time I gave them my phone number in order to get part of this club But I don't know if that's going to hurt me. I don't know if they're going to say, oh, you already bought one of these boxes or what. So, yeah, I don't know if I hurt myself by doing that or not. I may just say, no, I'm not part of the club this time because I really don't care that much. What are they going to give me? $5 for every 1,000 I spend or something? It was probably not a very smart idea to even participate in that. So, anyway, all right, we're going to head over there. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I ended up skipping that place for the Pokemon stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, I had a problem with my water heaters. I've got 2 water heaters because I have a big family, and one of them is not working right. And I isolated the problem, and it looks like it's a breaker that's bad. Right now, I was trying to find someone to help fix it. Otherwise, I was just going to go ahead and do it. I hate to do it myself, but I was going to go ahead and do it. But what I ended up doing is shutting off the water from the one that wasn't working and just having the other one going. And I had that one set pretty low already because I didn't want the water to be too hot. So I've got like warm water. I can make it hot water if I want to, but I would rather just fix the problem instead of raising the temperature on the one water heater. So I got a call that they may have found the part that I need, and I was talking and ended up passing the store I needed to stop at, but it's okay. So right now I'm heading toward home. I'm going to stop and get fuel. I'm down to 30 miles range right now, and then we should be good for the weekend and then for at least part of our trip on Sunday. So yeah, we could do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? Well, I had a Whopper Jr. and 2 double cheeseburgers from Burger King and some fries, and they were not that great. I give them like a 7 on a scale of 2 through ace, and some of the ketchup packets probably had broken or something because they were sticky and just kind of not what I like. So, yeah, did not work out too well. And what did you tip today? I actually played all slots today, so no tips. And what did you learn today, MW? I learned that everybody on my team wants to find a way to get out of being in the office, and I've been the only one smart enough to figure out the system, and that's what I've been doing. So now we're stopping at this gas station here, and I'll catch up with you guys probably Sunday. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.